What is going on, YouTube people? Neo Cards and Comics here. Today, a day we have been waiting for and begging for a very long time. I know some people aren't in agreement with this, but here we sit today. This was rumored for a while. We've been speculating about it, and I believe they had come out and said, this is probably going to be coming about a month or so ago, maybe 2 months ago. Remember, Sports Card Investor had something saying that this was going to be coming. They've been rolling this out for best offer, buy it now for a while now. I really like it for the best offer feature. I know once I hit accept offer, it's done. And what are we talking about? Autopay. eBay Autopay, but now it is rolling out to auctions. These screenshots have been floating around social media all day today. Finally. If you place a bid on something and win, it will automatically bill the payments that you selected. This is much needed. It is not perfect. I tried to place a bid on something. It is not rolled out to me yet. That's typically the way eBay does these things. They slow roll out, so some people will see it, then some more people will see it, so on and so forth. A couple things I'd like to see them fix. Combined shipping, they just need to figure out a better system for that. Also, payment methods, I still don't think you could use eBay spendable funds for this, which makes eBay spendable funds kind of pointless. I don't know for sure on that because I haven't had this pop up for me yet. I'm hoping that's not the case. But if one of you all have had this pop up, are you able to use eBay spendable funds with this? If not, there is like literally no point to keep even $5 on eBay for spendable funds. Those to me are the two biggest things. I get that there are people that are going to like this. I can already hear right now, oh, I don't get paid until Friday, so I can't pay for it until 4 days after the auction ends, yada, yada, yada. You know what? If you need to wait to the paycheck to pay, then sorry, don't bid on the item. Sorry, that might sound a little bit harsh, but the bad actors ruined it for you. I don't know what to tell you. The amount of non-payers on auctions ruined it for the people that legitimately wanted to use that little bit of leeway they give you from the time an auction ends until you have to pay for it. So that's going to, so people that work under that situation are going to be a little upset. And then, like I said, people that like to buy multiple items over the course of multiple days from the same seller, I think this mostly affects the big guys, your big consigners that have tons and tons of auctions running all at the same time. I think for the average person that's just randomly selling a couple cards here and there, maybe every week or two, maybe a couple times a month, I probably sell, I don't know, 10 cards a month on eBay, just depending on like if I have grading orders coming back. Like right now, I've sold a little bit more because I got a PSA order back. I just got a CGC order back. So that stuff is causing me to sell a little bit more than I typically would on eBay. But I think that affects the big time sellers more than the average person. The whole, I want to buy multiple items from a single person running a bunch of auctions. They do, and listen, I do agree. They need to figure out a better system for that, whether it's a check mark box or whatever the case might be. I don't know. Or make the seller tools better on the back end for crediting back that money. You could do it. It's not elegant. I'll leave it at that. It's just a little bit more of a pain in the butt for the seller, actually, more so than the buyer in those cases. So hopefully they can figure that out. So I get that might be pain points, but overall, I feel like this is a net positive. And once again, people are going to say, hey, someone will just return it. Someone will just make a second account, whatever. This is going to help a lot. People are not going to want to shill stuff, especially high-end stuff, and have those charges pending on their card or have the auto pay go out. And here's the other thing on returns that gets a little tricky, especially for high-end stuff. That stuff goes through eBay Authenticity Guarantee. If it goes through eBay Authenticity Guarantee and eBay gives it the stamp of approval, that makes it extremely difficult to return. So there's that little aspect of this now. We didn't have that, years ago, you didn't have eBay authenticity guaranteed as that program continues to expand itself out. Now, the other ramification of this is once this fully rolls out, do we finally see what the actual prices for this stuff are? If shilling gets, it's never going to be fully eliminated, but if it gets cut down quite a bit, are we now going to see what these cards should have been selling for when they're not propped up by people shilling their own auctions or having someone come in and shill an auction for them? That will be a very interesting side thing to monitor with all this. Does this drastically affect the overall card market when shill bidding is, I don't want to say eliminated, but curtailed? We'll use that term for this. That will be very, very intriguing to follow along with as well. I don't know how that's all going to play out, but I think we could see some more realistic prices on some items. The other thing I'm not sure how this affects, and I'll have to do some poking around on this, is ComC. Like if ComC auctions go, are you going to be able to use your ComC credit to pay for the auction? I don't know if this is going to be 100% mandatory, because I know like right now when I list an item for best offer buy it now, there's a check mark box I can hit that says require auto payment. I haven't listed anything at auction yet to see if that button is there or not. If that button pops up for me to select it for auction. So maybe ComC is capable of disabling auto pay for their auctions, or maybe eBay would carve them out since they're such a large seller. They would give them an option to ignore that or ignore it on their auctions. Because I could see that becoming a little bit of a pain as well on ComC auctions specifically. Not being able to use your ComC credit to pay for eBay auctions that you win over there. So that will also be something we have to kind of keep our eyes on. Like I said, is there some pain points with this? Yes. Are people going to be mad about it? Of course, it's change. Of course people are going to be mad about it. But I do think this is a net positive overall. I think a majority of people will be happy about this. Maybe I'll run, it's election day when I'm recording this. Maybe I'll run a poll on the old YouTube community page tomorrow or something to see how the masses feel about autopay coming to eBay auctions. It's about time. It really is. This has gone on long enough. It is time that this gets addressed. There shouldn't be, when you bid on an item, you are committing to buy that item. There should not be all this nonsense built around, oh, my kid hit the button. Oh, my cat hit the button. Oh, this, that, or the other thing happened. Sorry. You committed to buy an item. You won the item. It's time to pay the piper. Curious for your thoughts and comments. As always, down below. It has been a busy week with news. I didn't even talk about the Topps Now card that Topps rolled out yesterday with the CJ Stroud auto. I have a CJ Stroud centric video coming out tomorrow about my Panini Instant. That was supposed to come out today, but got pushed because of this. Off-centered tonight. I will be live with Dustin and Flipping Steve later this evening, simulcast on all 3 channels. Hopefully, Dustin starts reading the comment section now so he can maybe be caught up by the time the live starts. We'll find out. That's all I got for you, boys and girls. Catch you later tonight. Peace.